सृष्टी करताना प्रकृतीले रचन करताना बहुशः प्रत्येक मनशाले नशिबांतू एक पुणी परिवर्तने कालू म्हळ्यार टर्निंग पॉइंट बरो नसच्या पुरो ते खंयच्या म्हळ्याले समजून घेवन ताची प्रकार सिद्धी करतले साधन करतल्यांक युवा साधक म्हणटाची। नमस्कार, हांव वंदना कामत विश्व कोंकणी केंद्राचे लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंग स्टुडिओतल्यान आज युवा साधक म्हळ्याले एक कार्यक्रमाक इंटरनॅशनल टेबल टेनिस प्लेयर अर्चना गिरीश कामत हांका स्वागत करता। सो अर्चना विषय सांगची मस्त आस तिगेल एक संक्षिप्तार सांगची असेल एक सीवी नाही जाल्यार हांव एक थोडे विषय तिगेल विषय सांगता। डॉक्टर गिरीश कामत आणि डॉक्टर अनुराधा कामत दोग जण ऑप्थल्मॉलॉजिस्ट जावन आसाची तिगेला आन आणि अम्मा आणि तिके एक अण्ण आसा अभिनव म्हणून तो BE MS PhD आणि आता एरोनॉटिकल आणि एस्ट्रोनॉटिकल इंजिनियरिंग युनिव्हर्सिटी ऑफ वॉशिंग्टनान तू करता आसा। हांगेले टेबल टेनिस कोच अंशुल गर्ग म्हणून आणि करंटली अर्चना इंडियन ऑयल कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेडान तू एम्प्लॉय जावन आसा। आता असिस्टंट मॅनेजर ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स तांतू जावन आसा। हानी टेबल टेनिसांतू नॅशनल लेवलारी 39 गोल्ड मेडल्स, सिल्वर 13, इंटरनॅशनल लेवलारी 22 गोल्ड मेडल्स घेतिल आसा। एक मस्त एक आमका प्राऊड म्हळ्यार अभिमाना विषय आमगेले विश्व कोंकणी केंद्रांत हांगेले एक इंटरव्यू घेवच्याक आमका एक अवकाश मेळ्ळा म्हणून। सो एकच आमी एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन आले निमगूच म्हळ्यार हे एक फील्डान तू देवंक म्हण जाल्यार कशी एक इंटरेस्ट आयला, कशी एक इन्स्पिरेशन आयला म्हणाले आनो अम्मा डॉक्टर्स कोणाय एक स्पोर्ट्स फील्डान नांची अशी असताना अर्चना तुका कशी एक टेबल टेनिस खेळ का म्हण दिसले?
I actually came to Mangalore for my vacations. Prakash Manthu, my uncle, he has a table tennis board at home. He was the first one to introduce me to table tennis. He introduced me and my brother Abhinav. And it was fun. It was fun to play.
So, kitli age are sadharana?
This probably around 8, 7. I was 7 or 8 year old around. And then we went back home to Bangalore and it was normal.
साधारण कितले दिस खेळल्याच तुम्ही त्या इंटरेस्ट येवच्याक?
Interest, actually, to be honest, it was my brother who was more interested. I was just going along with him. He really had the passion at that point in time, and he kept pulling me along. And then as I played, then it slowly became my passion.
So tu muka rahli. So your brother, what about your brothers? He didn't start playing.
He did. He also played for a couple of years, but then with the 10th grade, the timing was a little and then he was the one who pushed my mother to take me around for tournaments.
So pura credits family ka ditas, they have been very supportive.
It's only because of them.
So एक केन्ना दिसले की I should pursue this ह्यांची डायरेक्शनार वचूं का मुखारी म्हणून? Because hobby म्हणून खेळताची एक passion केन्ना जालें तें?
I think definitely it was only, I started off only as a hobby. But then I think it was around in 2013 when I won my first sub-junior national championship. That was when I felt I want to go deeper into this.
So तितली ताई you were playing खै खेळताशील तू? म्हणजे स्कूल आणतो आशील की TT आणि पुरे?
School आणतो it was there, but I used to practice state level tournaments. I was playing regularly. A couple of national tournaments also.
So कशी असतं स्टेप वाइज म्हळ्यार आता तू एक हॉबी म्हणून स्टार्ट केले, बट टू रीच टिल देयर खै दोकोन म्हळ्यार मेळ्ळी तुका ते पुश घरकड दोकोन करचोय, बट हाऊ डू यू रीच द टूर्नामेंट्स?
I started off playing at home, but then me and my brother, both of us enrolled in an academy, a training academy where they taught us the basics. It's very important to get the basics right. So we were trained there, and as we train, once you get into an academy, it sort of opens up the sport for you. You start going to tournaments, you get your entries in, and as you start performing, you keep going higher.
So एक मस्त एक इम्पॉर्टंट विषय हांव सांगच्याक इच्छा पावता म्हळ्यार अर्चना टेबल टेनिस वटूची एकेडमिक सांगते मस्त मुखार आसा आणि म्हाका दिसता ताजे निमतेची तिका कोणे राबयली टू गो फॉरवर्ड इन दिस नवा मुखार वचाक हे एक फील्डान तू खंयचे चेडू हांकां आतां स्पोर्ट्सान इंट्रस्ट आसा म्हण जाल्यार खंडितय पेरेंट्सान तांकां प्रोत्साह दिवका म्हण हांव सांगता बट चेडवाले एक व्हड धर्म कसो म्हळ्यार स्टडीज आणि ते तांणी पेरेंट्सान केलेले एक इन्वेस्टमेंट आसा पळय ताजे वयर तांणी खंडितय मुखार सुका दोन्ही हांव बॅलन्स करून वचका सो अर्चना एक आमकां एग्जाम्पल की यू आर डुईंग so wonderfully well in academics as well. So how do you balance it? कशी करतास तू?
I have been lucky with a great support system. That is the main thing. Wonderful school, excellent college, and my parents, of course, parents and brother, they've been there with me at every step. But other than that, I think it's important to enjoy. I really had fun studying. You know, you play all year long. You come back, you have exams, and then you have 15 days before your exams. But I really enjoyed that time. And once you're enjoying something, it doesn't feel like work.
That's right. So school, Mantana, I will have to tell something about your school also. So primary and high school, Purna Pradnya Education Center, High School, Sadashiv Nagar, Bangalore, Dokonkorno, up to SSLC. Then pre-university, Sri Bhagwan Mahavir Jain Independent PU College, Bangalore. Bachelor's from School of Humanities and Social Science, Jain University, Bangalore. And Masters in OP Jindal Global University, Sonipat, India. Right. So Masters of Arts kartas. Right. So right now you're pursuing it or it's over?
Yes, no, yes. I am. It's ongoing.
Ongoing. Okay.
It's completely online. It helps me balance my play as well.
Exams, tournaments, both come together. Kashi karta tenna balance?
When I was younger, 10th, 12th, and of course it was a little difficult, but I think school was very helpful. The teachers used to take special classes for me after school, after hours. My mother actually has studied more than me. We used to do a lot of combined study. And all I did was take a few days off before the exams and then completely devoted to studying. And it actually helped me in sport as well, because that break from sport, it keeps you hungry. Right. You come out refreshed. So,
right.
Yeah.
So you have so many, Itli Sangcha Malari. She created history of Karnataka table tennis, won 4 age group titles in the same ranking tournament. So any moment that you would like to share, most like turning point? So this has to be taken forward. This moment.
This was definitely one of those moments. I have always enjoyed playing against senior players. So in this tournament, when I was lucky to win all the 4 events, even the higher events, it kind of gave me the push I needed, the belief that it is possible to compete against much more experienced players, and so that was
incredible achievement. I feel it is, and itne vairi pautari. Still she is grounded. Malarik feet is always on floor. Malarik payu ketna inalari asta uptana. So that actually means a lot. Ani parents an convince koru kai kast jaini. So that was okay.
Yeah.
And how about ketna start the sponsor koru any of your games, ek tournaments sponsor ketna medal surkar, at what level?
I think once you enter into the state team, which is probably top 4 or 5, you start opening up all these avenues. It's even better once you start performing at the national level. So once you're in the national team, state team, national team, that's when you start getting these opportunities.
And captain of 5 Karnataka state teams. You are currently the captain, or it was during the state level?
It was a few years back.
And presently, what rank are you now? I mean,
presently in India, I'm right now number 2. In the women's category, senior category.
So what else, Archana? There's lots that I'm actually how like this ani kasa questions nimge ite because you appearance wise like Amgele kasa choose korka to play. So who decides all this?
I'm a big believer in destiny, karma and destiny. So wherever life takes you, I think.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think I have found that when you enjoy doing something, then results don't really matter. It is a byproduct in the end.
Right.
It is a work in progress. I'm trying to adopt that myself.
So everything that tu kasapure varta, like there is some packing and korkana while tournament avattana.
Right.
So who does it for you?
I used to get help from my mother. Now I do it myself.
So all those things are sponsored. Pura sponsor karta ki to gele dress
yeah, most of it. Yeah.
So you are employed. So tanji vishay kasa sanga tu?
Yes, I'm employed by Indian Oil Corporation as a sports employee. I'm actually very grateful for the support. I think India is the only country where they have this system of where top companies, oil companies like Indian Oil, ONGC, other government organizations, railways, BSNL, all of these companies are looking to recruit sports persons. So this is very helpful for sports persons, and all they expect you to do is train hard and play well for their company.
Okay.
So that is.
So to manari anike amka sports quota manasa prati ekantu.
Most of the companies they have this. Yes.
So they reach jaw ka jale kasa korka. We have to be a certain level.
Yes. National level antu.
Okay. So inspiration wise, like who is your favorite player? Like kone role model manastachi table tennis. Tash kasale ashil ki that you watched and makashi jaw ka.
That is in table tennis. It is Sharat Kamal. I call him Sharat Anna.
Okay.
He's a legend in Indian table tennis. There's no doubt. But other than that, Saina Nehwal. I'm a huge fan.
So mentally prepare karchi kashi for tournaments. Is there anything, any secret mantra that you would like to reveal?
No, I don't think there's one secret mantra which helps, but I work with a psychologist, sports psychologist. So that is the thing. There's a whole team around. There's a sports psychologist, there's a strength and conditioning trainer, and then there's a skill coach, that is table tennis coach. And it's important. There's no doubt that the mental part is the most important part.
So diet restrictions, all these things, aski kasale astaki?
A little, not too rigid. Personally, I am not too rigid. I am an vegetarian.
Okay.
But otherwise, I think the most important part for me has been to try and meet the protein requirement, because there's a lot of wear and tear in the muscles, that you meet the protein requirement. But other than that, it's just a balanced diet to avoid junk food. But yeah, balanced.
That's it. My dietitian, nutritionist. So throughout the year or only during the tournaments, a few days before that you start?
No. It is more or less throughout the year. Yeah. You will get some breaks though, but it is throughout the year.
So about this haircut that you have, so the jauka ki, is it compulsory to have it? Or
not at all. It's just a personal preference. I find it easier to manage, probably because I'm a little lazy in these fronts. But there are a lot of top players with long hair. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. So social media, tu asaki tantu?
I have no, I'm not on any of these platforms.
Okay. No. So fan following ani kashasta mala Bangalore asta, so they recognize you, yakarta, how do you manage?
It's not. It's not.
But to will CV padaitana, there is so much to do. So people, those who know you, definitely thank ek to will photo card ka shita shimana ettana, there is kashi to handle karta.
No, I'm grateful for whatever comes. I'm very privileged, that is the truth, to be in this position. So I'm grateful for all.
So crucial points of the matches where like convinjat mankalna. So how do you manage all the stress?
When it comes to those critical stages, I think the only thing you can do is to trust yourself, to rely on your training. Because at that point in time, all you can do is just go out and just play to your heart's content. that is all we can.
So तुगेले कंचे एक टीचर कोच कोणा एक तुक म्हळ्यार मस्त एक सिग्निफिकंट एक यादिला की कंचे एक इवेंट कसले उडगासस की any part of your?
I think I've had multiple coaches throughout my journey, and one thing that has been common in all of them is they've all focused on the process more than the result. So it's been the same way throughout. I haven't been under any pressure that way, and that is very, very nice from the coach's side. Yeah.
So you travel to other countries, must wingad kaden matta. So jet lag asal pure how do you manage? How early you reach the
probably 1.5 days early. But otherwise, I think once you start traveling, you get used to it. And then your body adapts quickly. So it's not that
now
big an issue. Yes.
So, chanchi food ani pure jatwa bhaile.
It is getting better. Initially, it was very difficult, especially because I don't eat non-vegetarian food. But now things are opening up. They're all much more open to the idea of vegetarian food. So now it's a lot better, I would say. Yes.
So the bhaile country vattana Indian players hakitli respect sir. Mari, is there anything special that you would like to mention? Equally.
Yes, we are one among them. That's for sure. And I think there are a lot of Indian sports persons doing really well at the highest level, and that kind of comes into our community as well. So there is this feeling that okay, Indians are capable of performing at that level.
So to एक level reach तरी routine कशी असते table tennis player आल्या like from morning to evening, how is the practice?
Typically there are 2 playing sessions which last probably 2.5-3 hours each.
Daily?
Daily. Okay. There's one in the morning and one in the evening around. And in between those 2 sessions, we have a physical fitness session.
Okay.
Where strength and conditioning, where you do, say, lift weights, do some agility exercises. All of these physical aspects are taken care of in injury prevention. All of this happens.
So, as a day scholar, to school attend Kellaki? Up to 10th?
Up to 10th, yes.
Daily vattachil school akka?
Daily I was traveling a lot, but whenever I could, yes.
Okay. So what are the other challenges? Ek navechi kone aikata sachi interview and they would like to know something. What is the main thing or something important to sangu as monjalari?
I think sports is not as difficult as it might seem to be. It's not too different from, say, the regular normal student life, I would say. But there are some challenges. Like definitely your social life will take a hit a little bit because you have to be focused on your training. You're traveling a lot. Family time comes down a little. But then at the end of the day, I would say if you are really interested in doing, then it's all worth it. And family, from my experience, they're going to be there for you no matter what. So
kaun accompany coach took every time?
It has been my mother. Mostly she has been traveling with me.
Okay,
and now, especially to international tournaments, I travel with the team. Whenever there's a team around, then it's all taken care of.
So team purajanal gurtastu tuka. You know them?
Why? We are all teammates. Play together.
So kenna homesickness pura feel jattaki?
You get used to it.
Yeah, you have got used to. But initially,
why? You will miss parents and home. But yeah.
So we have some pictures.
Okay,
let's see. Yeah. So could you explain? Kasa mano Manika Batra lottu vinjalele?
Why? This is of course Manika Batra. I call her Manika Didi.
Okay.
We are doubles partners, and this was the first time an Indian pair won a World Tour doubles title. This was in Slovenia. So it was a memorable experience. This was in Jain University, my alma mater, and standing next to me is Shankar sir.
Okay.
He's the man behind all of the sporting successes at Jain University.
Okay.
And Rohan Bopanna. Yeah, it was a felicitation function. Yeah, it is the same function.
Same, right?
Yeah. Yes, this was the send-off ceremony for Youth Olympics in 2018. We all Indian members, all Indian players were there. So this was with the Honorable Minister. Yeah. Yes, this was in Youth Olympics in Argentina. A few players are there with me, and then the president of the International Olympic Committee, and next to him is an Olympic gold medalist in table tennis from Korea. It's nice. Yeah, this is the Ultimate Table Tennis League in 2019, where I played for Goa Challengers, and this was a mixed doubles match, and it was my mixed doubles partner. Yeah. Again, Ultimate Table Tennis League, but 2018, where we won the title. Yeah. This one I don't remember.
Oh, that's okay. मस्त matches खेळणं.
Yeah.
Stills of your match.
Yeah. Okay. This is my role model, Sharatana.
Okay.
And this is actually something he posted on social media, where there was this challenge of, 10 years difference.
Right.
And this was in 2008, probably, if I'm not wrong, with him on the left side. And on the right, we won the national championship together. So it was dream come true. This was in 2014, World Cadet Challenge, where I represented Team Asia. And these are all my teammates. There's one from Japan, one from Hong Kong, and one from Korea. We won the silver medal.
Okay.
Yeah. This was the same.
Newspaper.
Yeah, newspaper cutting. This was a recent one. This year, I think May 2023, World Championships in South Africa. This was an Indian team there. Yeah, with my role model Saina Nehwal.
So this was a newspaper arrival to
Right. This was one interview. Yeah.
So pura honor केलेला, felicitate केलेला.
Why?
विंगड कळेना. So आता जाता असता तुका मस्त कडे नापायताच की?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Ekalavya award that I received in 2014. Yes.
So that is certificate.
Right.
What's the trophy?
This was after my Youth Olympics, where I finished 4th. And because it was the first time, the Karnataka Table Tennis Association felicitated me with this trophy.
Okay.
This was just a fun moment at home. This is one of the times I was playing internationally. Yeah. Oman Open, yes, Muscat.
So Corona time असेल की त्यापूर्वी? Because you are mask.
Why? Yeah, so Oman. Yeah, this was one time when I was lucky to get a chance to watch Saina Nehwal training. And it was amazing because she was supposed to stop at 8 and we were there around 7:55, but she went on to play until 9:30. And this is with my school team, school table tennis team, and my PT sir.
Okay.
Yeah, this is when we won mixed doubles. This is my mixed doubles partner in this tournament, Satyanana.
Support system.
Support system, yes. another newspaper cutting. This is Swamiji of my school, Purna Pragna Shri Vishwapriya Tirtha Swamiji. It is from Admar Mat, the school.
So
this was the National Child Award. This was when I received it from the Honorable President Pranab Mukherjee. 2014. This was in Rashtrapati Bhavan. My first ever medal, and this was in the lemon and spoon race.
So then lemon and spoon khela TTV. So mentally prepare jauchak, any tips you would like to give for the tournament, not only for table tennis but any sport?
I think it's important to give a lot of importance to mental training during practice sessions, because that is when you actually train yourself. I think other than that, it happens in training. Automatically there's a lot happening, focus, concentration, and then it translates on the table in the competition.
So table tennis खेळून तुका studies on चड focus करची तितले ह्या जाले
it has definitely helped me a lot. I think grasping power improves a lot. Like normally it would take say 3 months to learn something with playing sports, say even TT. Probably 2 days. That's how you pick up things. It improves your concentration.
So आता घरकड डॉक्टर्स असाचे, इंजिनियर असाचे. So तू स्पोर्ट्स आवत म्हणून नाही आमक सांगिल नाही म्हणून कोणी म्हणले की did they?
No. Throughout I've been lucky with my family. They've been very supportive. And the only thing they've required is that I enjoy. So that I'm doing.
So that is most important.
Right.
So आणि तू स्टार्ट करताना आणि आत कितले डिफरन्सेस टेबल टेनिस फील्ड तू एनीथिंग दॅट सिग्निफिकंट चेंजेस जो इम्प्रूवमेंट्स चललस की?
Yes, one is Indian table tennis has definitely gone up really well. Support systems are more. There's a lot of support from the government which is coming up. Non-governmental organizations, like I am personally supported by OGQ and TOPS from the government. So these things have really, there's a sporting culture that has come up in the country. That is definitely there. And table tennis wise, I think one thing that has changed is Indian table tennis players are performing consistently at the international level. So that is.
So winged sports compare केल्यारी table tennis एक safe sports म्हणून दिसकी because मक्क दिसची प्रकार फुटबॉल येऊन मारचा पुरे तोंडा का so तंत injuries कसले असते प्रयास?
In table tennis it's less. There are of course, but they're more from overuse. Overuse injuries rather than because there's no contact. You're not.
But doubles and खेळताना racket मारचे.
That is very rare.
Because it's very small now racket.
Racket.
So other than table tennis, कसले hobbies की विंगड I know the time ना मस्त but music or something like that.
Music I learned a little bit, but I would say I try to read sometimes. Movies.
Movies.
Yes.
So त्यापुरे आता फ्लाइट आरवताना पुरे
that keeps me occupied. Yes.
So there's no time for other hobbies now at the वर्णी कसले?
It is.
But all the time table tennis आणि books, movies
तशीच.
So घरकडे कितली पटी म्हणजे असत generally कितली असत तू घरकड्यात?
Now very less actually. Now I have shifted my training base to Delhi, Noida. So I'm hardly there in Bangalore. But home time is a little less.
But thanks to social media,
you can stay connected.
Yes. So pure त्याना आशिले. I think that is
yes, that
so
is,
that you don't feel homesick.
Yes, video calls. They're there.
So लगी असल्या मन के feel जाता. So कशे बस family दोकान support असं वय, but तुगिल दोकान दिसत की any time you have felt कोरोना जशील मन केने दिसला की?
Many times actually. I think that is a natural response to whenever, say, you have had a disappointing match or you have lost. It happens. But that's normal. It's as long as you don't give that feeling too much importance and you remember why you're playing. Is if it's because you enjoy, then that's all that matters.
तशी स्टेट तुगेले मार्क्स कसं सांगचे CGPA is too good. So in all म्हाका दिसता एक मस्त चंद कोण बॅलन्स कोण व्हरतस एक संस्कार इदिल्ला घर कडेन कोण इतले लायक बॅलन्स करच्याक ते एक पावर आसू का कोणाकय. सो अर्चना आले आस सो तीन म्हणजे कसं म्हणा फोकस आसू का. दॅट इज द मेन थिंग दॅट यू आर टेलिंग.
Focus and discipline. Yes.
So at what age तुका हे आशिल्ले? Was there a time that तू मस्त डिसऑर्गनाइज आशिल्ली घरकड बिस्टायत आशिल्ली? जनरली चेडू आता तशी आसची. सो तशी आशिल की तू पुढे?
I think in this part I'm a little unique. When I started off, I was, say, discipline focused. In the middle, I felt like there were quite a few mistakes that I did. But it has definitely, the journey has definitely taught me a lot. And then I think once we understand why it's necessary, why the focus is necessary, why the discipline is necessary, then it's automatic. It comes naturally.
So at the age of 8, when you started, तेदनाच तू focused and disciplined आशिल्ली. So अम्मान जागो कमन नाशिल्ले तुका coaching असं वसं म्हणून. It was to be own.
Yes.
So that has to be there. No.
Yes, that has been true. Throughout, it has been me who has been leading the. Let's say I want to do this, and it has never been from my parents. They have supported me in whatever I wanted to do, but it was because I wanted to do it.
So how मैं आमक चेडू आत पळयता असं म्हणजे तांकां मन चितलेच कसं म्हणा तुमकां जावका जाल्यार करयाची कोण की सांगता म्हणून इन्फ्लुएंस जावन कर नाकाची. सो आजी तांणी डॉक्टर्स मेरा बेटा डॉक्टर ही बनेगा म्हणले की जाल्यार अर्चना हे लेवलान आशिल्लें. सो पेरेंट्सांक एक एडवाइस आसा भितर कसं म्हणारी फोर्स कर नाकाची तुमकां कसकी तुमी कसकी कर न्ही म्हणून चेडूवांक इम्पोज करचे आमी तुमी हें जावका म्हणून. सो डॉक्टर चेडू डॉक्टर्स जावका म्हणून अर्चनान अनेक मूढनंबिका आमगेले आशिल्ले स्पोर्ट्स आयले कुडले स्टडीज गेल्या म्हणून तेव्हाय तिणें आमकां रॉंग म्हणून एक दाखयला म्हळ्यार कोरून दाखयला. सो ते एक साधन केला तिणें. सो आनी कसले आसता की अर्चना इज देर एनीथिंग इम्पॉर्टंट दॅट आय मिस्ड कसले म्हणचे आसा की तुमकां?
I think there are challenges, of course, but there are challenges in anything that we do. And I would encourage a lot more people, lot more kids to take up sport, because whether professionally or whether as amateurs, it has a lot of benefits for life in general. Physically, mentally, spiritually also, I would say. So, yeah.
So country represent करताना कितले प्राउड मोमेंट असता ना अवॉर्ड आणि घेताना. सो ताची विषयी तू कसले सांगशीस की?
It's an honor truly to represent Bharat, and to do well there is even better. That is the goal. And I think at that point you will realize that all your struggles have been worth it. So yeah, that moment is something to strive for.
So tu the youngest player ki? There are no.
There.
Okay, that's fine. So there are other women playing also.
Yes. It's a very competitive field.
At mostly jatas progress not. So Archana नाम के कितला एक example set केला एक inspiration झाल्या ती आमका especially म्हाका personally हांव सांगचे म्हळ्यार मेगेले पुतू he wants to be a football player and हांव लेखता आशिल्ली नाका म्हणया म्हण बट तू सांगली पळय स्टडीज आणि हे ओटूय जाता म्हणून पॉसिबल आसा म्हणून. सो दॅट डेफिनेटली मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरन्स मिगील थिंकिंग आरी. सो तशीच व्ह्युअर्सांक एक इन्स्पिरेशन जावो आणि मुखार तू आनी मस्त पुरे अचीव करचे आसा. सो ऑल द बेस्ट अर्चना आणि देव बरें कर तुका. अपास एक अनेक लायक करून तुका पूरा सीवी आशिल्ली पूरा विषय सांगचे आमकां एक इंटरव्यू घेवचे एक अवकाश मेळटले म्हणून लागता. बट पेज आफ्टर पेजेस आसा. जस्ट एट 23 इतलो व्हड अचीवमेंट केला. वी आर व्हेरी व्हेरी प्राउड ऑफ यू. थँक्यू सो मच.
Thank you.